Good morning. I want to help students with going over how to take the data that you're getting from Let's Go Learn to put it into a progress monitoring chart. So let's head over to Let's Go Learn and let me show you a couple of things that you can do. Okay, once I'm over in Let's Go Learn, I'm going to go to scores and reports. And you may have done two different types of skill tests or scores with your students. You may have done a skills test or you may have done a sub-test. So first I want to show you the sub-test because this one's a little more challenging to figure out than the skills test is. So if I go to sub-test and I'm going to scroll down to my student down here, okay? I'm going to go here and I'm going to click scores. And I can see that I've done a couple of different subtests with my student. But the main thing I've been working on with them is this place value. So I'm going to go to view. And once I get to view, I can see that my student got 5 out of 10. So that would be a 50% accuracy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that information. I'm going to go here to Google. I'm going to go to my Google Drive. I'm going to create a new sheet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the first line, I'm going to call it test number, or you can call it progress monitoring number, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to go percent correct here. So this was test number 1 I did with my student. And I can also put dates here. Dates might be a little bit easier, but for right now, for the sake of this, I'm going to put test number 1. And remember, they got a 50%. So now I'm going to go back over to Let's Go Learn. And I can see what they did right and what they did wrong. And I can go in here and I can say, let's see, what did they do wrong? And I can preview the question. So previewing the question is going to be good for that analysis part that you're going to do later. So keep that in mind that you're going to want to go look at the preview, check out what they did right, what they did wrong. So if I click preview, it brings me right to their
What number has two groups of 100, three groups of 10, and 5 ones?
So I can see that this particular question that my student got right, they actually had a lot of information here. They have manipulatives here, part of that CRA model, right? So I can see that they had something to look at as opposed to maybe a different question where they were asked something different. So if I can go here.
Choose a place value of the 6.
Okay, this is a much more difficult question. The student's being asked what the place value is of a specific number. So they may not have gotten here yet. This also would be really great data to use when I am planning my instruction with my student. So we have gone here to the scores and reports. We've seen how they did here. Now I'm going to go back here and I'm going to look at the skills tests my student has done. Same student. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to scroll down to them. I'm going to click scores and I'm going to see that on 1025, they got a 40% on this. So I'm going to go back here to my sheet. I'm going to say test 2, they got a 40%. Now I want you to remember that you're going to need to have at least 4 to 5 data points. Once you have your information here, all you have to do is highlight it. So I'm going to highlight all of the information, including that top line. I'm going to go here to view, or I'm sorry, insert. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to see where it says a table. And what I'm going to, I'm going to go down to view, go to insert. I'm going to insert a chart. Sorry, not a table, a chart. And I can see that here is, I can put the test number that my student did. I can change these to dates. So if I want to call this 1023 and 1024, I can see that on 1023, my student got a 50%. That's their baseline. And on 1024, they got a 40%. And that's all you have to do is then take this whole thing, you're going to copy it and put it right into your Google Doc. So that's how you would use the two different types of tests for your student. Now, let's say that your student only had, skills tests. So I'm going to go back to skills. I'm going to use Ellie this time, and I'm going to go to scores, and I can see I've got all of my scores right here for Ellie. So I can see on 9/10, she got a 40%. Then on 13, she got 80. Then on the 24th, she got 60. And on the 24th, she got an 80%. So I can go in and I can put all of these dates and the test scores that Ellie got. Again, I can go in here and I can view and I can see what did she get wrong, what did she get right. So I can preview and I can see that this is what she got
Choose a
wrong.
place value of the 7.
Okay, it's back to that figuring out where the place value is. But if I look here,
Choose the place value
this
of the
one she got
7.
right. So she's doing better with this one. So that is how you're going to go in and put all of your data into your chart. If you have questions about this, please make sure you reach out. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.